Now, I know what you might be thinking when you read this title, GTA Online, the perfect multiplayer experience. Like, what? But don't click off the video. I'm going to be explaining why in this video, what I believe GTA Online is a perfect multiplayer experience, going down from the start of the game's life cycle to where we are now. And I mean, a game that's been running for 10 years and still as successful as it is, I'm not wrong. A reason for GTA Online's success is because of Rockstar's commitment to the game for the past decade. It is Rockstar's commitment to making the vast open world of Los Santos, Blaine County, and all of San Andreas that we know and love today. GTA Online's map is not only just Los Santos though, which is already a massive and very in-depth city, just bustling with shops and ammunition stores and Los Santos customs and so many activities that you can do like golf, tennis, so many things that you're actually able to do in the game. And it is crazy that for the base of the game and the core and the bones of GTA Online, it is still very strong. And within that awesome vast open world is GTA Online's player freedom, becoming a criminal mastermind or starting up your legitimate business with a nightclub, right? You're kind of semi-legitimate with your businesses underneath. You want to be a gun runner, go for it. You want to be a cargo elicitor and seller, you can go for it. Or if you want to become a motorcycle club president and just traffic goods across Los Santos and Blaine County, from weed to counterfeit cash, cocaine, meth, there's so many options for you to do in this game, and the player freedom, and all it costs is some grinding. I mean, you're able to do heists. There are like 9 different heists in this game now, right? You have the 5 base ones. I guess this would count as 8. But then you have Cayo Perico. Then you have the Diamond Casino heist. And then you have the Doomsday heists. Like, there are so many things to do in this game. And that's just meaning off like the businesses and main missions. I'm not even talking about like the death matches or the races, the countless races. And then the player created levels as well. There's so much to do in this game. And then this also comes down to the number. And like I just mentioned, the number of diverse activities that you're able to do. Like, there's a casino. Depending on the country you live in, you are actually able to go buy some chips. Now, very limited, of course, because Rockstar doesn't want to get into some legal trouble. But you're able to go buy chips, and then you can you can go gamble the money that you spent. Now, again, with their legal troubles, some countries aren't able to gamble. But then, what I found amazing is that you could go, say, lose all your money at the tables, and then go rob the Diamond Casino heist literally like 20 minutes later. Like, how awesome is that? Like, me and my friends would always make jokes. It's like we lose all our money at the table and then we go steal it all back through the safe and through the like whole vault they got down there. And it was always really fun kind of role playing as like gamblers who were just pissed off. The amount of customization as well that you can do to your character, I mean, it's pretty much limitless. Like, there's so many different types of clothes in this game. You want to make your character look however you want, and masks as well, and hats, and even military gear. You want to look like a militia soldier, you can do that. You want to look like some stripper, let's say, for instance, you can look like that. You just want to be some guy with a white t-shirt and some shorts, you can do that. There's so many different customizable ways to actually make your character, and that doesn't even go from clothes, right? I mean, you can also go the hundreds of different types of vehicles in this game, from jeeps or cars to planes to jets to helicopters to motorcycles, like to stealth helicopters to stealth planes. There's so many different things in this game that you can use to customize your character, and like that's just the set like base of it. There's still so much more I haven't mentioned. And this does take me to what I was talking about as this GTA Online being the perfect multiplayer experience. No other game has this kind of customization and has this type of content. Now, of course, the game has been in development for over 10 years now, right? I mean, constant updates after 10 years, you're bound to have a massive like multiplayer experience. But like, it just shows that Rockstar committed to it, they've stuck with it, and it is the biggest multiplayer game out there. It is a perfect multiplayer experience. And I've seen games like Fortnite, for example, who want to try to, do like this whole universe thing, especially with games like Star Wars. They want to have this kind of like metaverse, even like with, I mean, you could even go with meta, right? They want to kind of do this like, you're in a world, you can customize your character. I feel like GTA Online is perfect for that. You customize a character, you go thrown into this world, you can do whatever you want. I think that's exactly what like companies like Meta are even trying to do with the metaverse, right? Make a character, you can do whatever you want, play all those cool games. That's exactly what GTA Online is, and I know a lot of people don't even see that, but that's exactly what the game is, and Rockstar has successfully executed that. And that's what I'm talking about as well. GTA Online is a social hub. Everything about this game that you do is done with other players, either from CEO missions to motorcycle club missions. You can even hang out in virtual nightclubs and casinos. Like, there's a whole music locker where they just play music. Like, you can just go there in front of other players and you can drink liquor, you can dance, you can listen to music that Rockstar literally licenses actual like music people I say, but they license music to put into GTA Online. I mean, I'm pretty sure for their client update with Franklin Clinton, right? They got Dr. Dre to actually make an album for the DLC. How insane is that? They got him to make original music for the GTA Online DLC. And that is a commitment to GTA Online being like a perfect metaverse game, to being a perfect social hub game. The amount of things that players do, from car shows to even like clothing shows to just coming together and just driving around. You don't know how many times I've just started driving around and other players will follow me and we'll drive around for like 20 minutes. And then it could end in a shootout, or, you know, I just drive too fast and they get lost. But like the amount of times where players will just follow and they'll just chill and hang out, you'll talk, you'll laugh, you'll have fun, you'll join each other on missions. Just the amount of social and like the mini society that kind of goes on in this game is absolutely insane. Might I also say that the economy in GTA Online and the progression as well is very well done. Now, a lot of things in this game are expensive, I know that, but they kind of found that perfect tune with grinding in a video game to earn money and then to buy awesome vehicles. And then obviously their monetization practices. They have one type, or I guess now two types of monetization. They have the GTA Plus, which is their subscription, and then they have the Shark Cards, which you can use to buy actual money, and then that money you can use to buy vehicles and businesses. Now, with actually buying, I think grinding is fine. If you're committed to putting in 20 hours of time over like a week or two into grinding for like $10 million, I think it's worth it, instead of you just, because then you're also playing with friends, right? You're putting time into a game. Instead of saying dropping $100 in a game, you buy the thing you want and then you stop playing, right? I mean, if you play with your friends and you guys grind, you'll earn your RP, you'll level up, you'll actually earn money, you'll be playing the content instead of just buying money with real money, which, I mean, some players want to do. There's no issue with that, but you actually play the video game that you bought when you grind the game, and I can understand some people won't like that. Now, there's a lot of guides out there that can help you make money. I've seen a lot personally, $4 million, $5 million in a day. That does take commitment though, of like 7-8 hours, but there are a lot of ways to make money in this game, and I think it's pretty worthwhile to spend a week or two over time just grinding for $20 million, you know, $10-20 million, and then buying that stuff with your friends, and you guys all buy the same car, you go chill, or one of you buy a new heist room, or one of you buy some awesome tank like the Kanjali, like all this cool stuff, and you just mess around in it for a few hours. The random events and the actual events that Rockstar holds in the game, like armored car robberies, which they had from the very start of GTA Online, they brought back, or gang attacks, or even like the special events during Halloween and Christmas, like the UFO sightings and snow landing and the snowmen that you can find. You'll never know what Rockstar can just randomly add, and it adds a sense of urgency as well, like FOMO even. Like, look, this thing's gonna be here for a week, go check it out. Now, a lot of people might just go check it out on YouTube, but if you and the boys want to experience it for yourself, I know for a fact last year I never experienced the UFO sightings because I just didn't really care, but I thought it was really cool when I watched a video on it, and if you actually go near the big UFOs, any vehicle you're in shuts down. It's like a big EMP. I thought that was awesome, because then, you know, like, it's this cool mysterious thing in GTA Online, the sky turns different colors and there's a bunch of UFOs everywhere. I thought that was awesome, and as a community event, it really shows that Rockstar, even after all this time and after showcasing GTA 6, that they're still committed to this world, even if until GTA 6 Online comes out. The amount of role-playing communities as well. I want to get this off like just my chest here. I've done role-playing with a few friends before. It was always really cool. We'd go up to Paleto Bay, really, and we'd just role-play as cops and robbers, right? You know, we'd rob a bank, I'd buy a vehicle. Like, when this was around when the Diamond Casino heist came out, right, we'd still cop cars so then we can all role-play as cops. Now, with the next update that's coming out tomorrow as of making this video, the Cluck and Bell Farmer, we could buy cop car, which would have been super helpful, you know, 4 years ago when we actually did the role-playing. We don't now, but role-playing is a huge aspect of GTA Online, and that goes back into its social aspects and customization. There's so much you can do in this game, and with the role-playing possibilities as well, there's entire modding communities that just role-play, and I mean, I think that's awesome, right? Role-playing as cops and robbers, setting up events with mods, I think that's really cool. And even Rockstar bought a modding community, developer, and I completely forgot what their name was, but it's really awesome that they work with these people now. GTA Online is also hid with so many hidden secrets, secret locations. Like, I remember when the Diamond Casino heist came out, and we could find, or not the Diamond Casino heist, but the casino update in general, and I guess the casino heist, where you could actually get Avi Schwartzman as a hacker, which was the best hacker. He took the highest cut, but you'd get the most time in the vault, like if you're trying to sneak in, which I thought was really cool. You go around destroying all the signal jammers. I remember looking up a YouTube video on where they all were. I'd take my hunter, my jet, and I'd just go fly around destroying them all, right? It's a collectible thing to do. You get a hacker on your heist. It's really cool. And then in the Diamond Casino DLC, you go around finding all these cards, and then after the end of finding those cards, you would get a little card deck for your penthouse where you could like swap out the cards, and then you get this really cool like red and black and like really awesome suit. I actually thought it was really cool. So it's things like that, collectibles. Now there's way more collectibles. Like there's like toys, and there's a bunch of other just other stuff that I've never seen and I won't collect. But when I used to play this game a lot, it's, you know, when I was really into all the collecting stuff, it was really cool to be able to find all those items and collect the outfits that not everyone's going to have, or get Avi Schwartzman, the best hacker that not everyone is going to have. And the last reason on why I think GTA Online has been so successful for so long is the actual community events. Rockstar organizing special events like double XP or double the money for a week. I think honestly, the 1 month before the After Hours DLC, they held double money and cash and RP on special cargo for 1 month. They were having a massive double money month, and I grinded that with the boys, man. I made like $50 million in that month. I was going off. I went from like $30 million to $80 million. I was making so much money, and it was actually insane. And things like that, things like double money, I would not have played GTA Online that much if those weren't in there. So double money events and double XP events and those themed challenges, they keep the community retention up. They keep us engaged and they keep us excited for future content, especially when we get massive double money weeks, and that kind of incentivizes us to grind for the next DLC. Now, personally, I have over $190 million. I don't care. The next DLCs that I'll be doing, I'll probably be doing big cash splurges, and I'll be uploading it to YouTube here, so for you guys to see all like the best content and the best stuff that you can get. But it's really awesome that those double money and XP weeks were the best thing that GTA Online could have done. It's the smartest thing that they've done, and I respect Rockstar for it because I made a shit ton of money from those double XP and double money weeks. Those are all the reasons on why I think GTA Online is the perfect multiplayer experience. It's a perfect social hub for you and the friends to get in. It is a perfect multiplayer game in my opinion. The amount of content that Rockstar has added over the last 10 years, even if it has slowed down development on their future games, like Red Dead 2, Red Dead Online, for instance, as well. They took a focus on GTA Online over Red Dead Online, which I wish they took more focus on Red Dead Online, and I actually made a video about that that'll leave in the description down below. But they have made this game into something that is truly special, and I don't think GTA 6 Online will hit this kind of success. I don't think it'll last 10 years unless Rockstar is a lot quicker with their content updates, and GTA 6 Online releases with a lot more content day one, because they cannot be taking us from this masterpiece of so much content and so many things to do to something like how Red Dead was at launch. They can't do that. It will not be successful. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Did you enjoy this video? Do you agree? Do you disagree with me? Let me know. But if you did enjoy this video, consider leaving a like, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you all in the next video.